Hi, my name is Darian, and today I'd like to talk about the road to happiness in my personal development plan. First, I want to talk about biology as it's the foundation of happiness. So, physical health specifically is extremely important to keep in check if you want to be happy. Diet, exercise, and sleep. I like to eat healthy 5 days a week. And indulge 2 days a week because I think that's also a part of happiness and getting to enjoy what life has to offer. Exercise, I exercise 4 times a week by running or doing home videos or weightlifting. And sleep, I have to sleep at least 8 hours a day or I cannot function. All these things can impact your short and long-term happiness. Neurology, your mental health. I've struggled with my mental health over the years. I definitely have dealt with anxiety and depression. But I take an SSRI every night that helps with my serotonin uptake. And it's really improved my happiness in the long term. It's helped me dig myself out of a hole and allowed me to enjoy the other things and work on other aspects of happiness. Recreational drugs and alcohol, that's all short-term happiness. In my opinion, I think that perhaps recreational can work in the long term for some people. There are studies about like hallucinogens and psychedelics that can improve that, but I think there needs to be more research. Relationships are huge, family and friends, keeping in contact, and companionship because humans are social creatures. Romantic triggers feelings of reproduction and safety in our biology. And I also did talk about loneliness, and I think that it's important to learn about yourself and focusing on your personal goals. Self-esteem. We definitely live in a day and age where we all compare and contrast each other, especially with platforms like Instagram, but a lot of it is fake, and it's important to see past that facade in order to be happy, because otherwise you're just you have high expectations for yourself that you're never going to meet because they don't exist. So also like personal goals with like money and success, everyone wants those things, but if you make that your life's work, then you're not going to have long-term happiness because you're going to push people away, and it's just not going to make you happy in the long term. Space, the outdoors, my favorite part of this whole presentation because I relate to it a lot, and I love the outdoors. I love like hiking and swimming, winter sports. I like nature. I like gardening, animals. I lose my mind if I see a squirrel running down the street. So I think that the biophilia hypothesis is absolutely correct in that human evolution drives us to love nature because we moved away from it so late in our evolutionary history. So I definitely feel my happiest when I'm outdoors. And some personal goals of mine, I want to, like I said, eat healthy 5 days a week, exercise 4 days a week, and get 8 hours of sleep. I want to continue to work on my anxiety and depression. I think that's going to be a lifelong journey for me. Avoiding recreational drugs and alcohol in moderation. Working on my friendships and with my family. Definitely need to call them more. Putting effort into my romantic relationship to keep it alive and keep us happy. And spending time alone, even though I'm in a relationship, with friends, whatever. I just think it's important to sit with yourself in silence and like regain what your personal goals are. Self-esteem, limiting social media use has been successful for me. I try not to use it. If I do, I go in with a grain of salt. I know it's entertainment. Always remembering what my priorities are and loving myself even without the influence of others. And space, I want to spend time outside every single day, whether it just be like a short walk or going to do an activity, and planning more trips to do things like camping and exploring things I've never seen. And I want to wrap up this presentation by saying that happiness is a direction, not a place. I quoted that at the bottom of my presentation, Sydney J. Harris. I think that's so true. It's a constant journey, it's constant work, but it's worth it. So keep at it. You'll get there, and happiness kind of moves like this. So we're all human. I also just want to say thank you so much for this class. I really enjoyed it. It helped me learn a lot about myself, and I appreciate all the comments that you've made on my posts and stuff. It made me happy. So thank you.